and welcome to your open book of March 27th, 2025 with Stephanie.
And Catherine.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Long time no see.
I know. I see everybody coming in the studio, but it's not the same with you not sitting.
Yeah, I know.
I love doing it with Lisa, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see another face.
It's nice to host once in a while, have a rotation. Carol, Angie, Lisa, Catherine, Steph.
Yeah. But sorry to all of you French watchers. It will be not me ever on the French.
No, Catherine will never host the French.
My French is getting better. However, I don't think you want me to slaughter too much of your French news.
You don't slaughter, at least you try. You
Yes,
know?
that's
you
it.
try very hard, and you know what? You're getting better and better.
Well, thank you very much.
I can understand when you speak, so that's a very good
That's an
plus.
improvement.
So Carol prepared us a nice show with lots of news.
There is lots of news. I read it last night.
You did? Okay.
Yep.
I will give you the honor to start, Catherine.
Well, thank you very much. So we have a TVCTK memory again, and this picture is of Sergeant Arnold G. Thompson.
Yes, again, thank you very much to the Legion of Témiscamingue for authorizing TVCTK to publish these pictures on social media and here.
It's great, and it's a great way to preserve the memories as well.
Yes.
You know, like it's great to have the actual physical photos, but sometimes they get old and brittle and whatnot, so being able to
Having it digitalized,
yeah.
they will be good forever.
Exactly.
And ever and ever and ever.
I think that's great, and it was a great project that you took on, so congratulations to you.
Thank you very much. Carol finished the job.
Yes, well, thank you,
When
Carol.
I was gone, but there's, I think, 3 albums, big
Wow.
albums at the Legion that I can convert. So
That's
yeah,
amazing. Good.
Yeah.
So look forward to more pictures.
for sure. All right, so the first news is the investment of nearly $400,000. The Témiscamingue MRC supports strategic local projects. So the MRC of Témiscamingue Council held its regular meeting on March 19, 2025. Several important decisions were made, including the granting of financial support to several projects as part of the Fonds Région Ruralité, the FRR, call for projects. Projects supported by the council through the Fonds Régional Ruralité. During this meeting, several local projects received financial support under the municipality and organization component of the Fonds Région Ruralité for 2025. These projects aim to improve local infrastructures. Did I say that right?
You sure
Okay,
did.
thank you. And revitalize, thank you, the MRC's communities. So for the town of Témiscamingue, there will be $30,000 pardon me, in funding was awarded for the resurfacing of the pool
Promenade.
promenade, a major project for improving public spaces.
And safety.
Yes.
I was very happy to see that.
Yes. The Témiscamingue Train Station Museum, le Musée de la Gare, $30,000 in funding was awarded for the creation of a digital educational kit and the renewal of the permanent exhibition.
That's very
Excuse
exciting.
me.
That's fine. I'll take over for
Okay,
you.
thank you.
The Onimiki project, Council has decided to use the remaining funds from the Rural Regional Fund to finance the Onimiki Strategic Renewable Energy Project, thereby contributing to sustainable development and innovation into the region. Finally, the council members were informed that the 2025 edition of the Abitibi-Témiscamingue annual gathering of elected officials, organized by the Conference of Prefects, will be held in Témiscamingue on May 8th and 9th. And their next meeting will be held on April 30th.
Well, that's great news. We got $60,000 coming in the town of Témiscamingue directly, so
That is fantastic.
that's fantastic news for our beautiful town. Okay, moving on with the Tory Hall. So this Friday at 8 p.m., go see Brigitte Boisjoli's show on stage at the Tory Hall. She will be accompanied by 4 musicians. Bring the Elvis Presley experience back to life with her show Bring Back 68. So come dance and sway to the sound of rock and roll.
Cool.
Did you see Sophie Gagnon's little ad on Facebook?
No, I
Oh my
didn't.
goodness, it was so funny. You have to
I'll
go
have to go
see.
find it.
So, if you want tickets for Brigitte Boisjoli, Bring Back 68 show, you can buy them online at www.saldotori.com, or you can call at the center at 819-627-3230. And this is presented by Sophie Gagnon, notary and legal advisor.
Oh, I'm going to have to go and see that.
This is funny.
So we have a message from the APHTK, which is the Timiskaming Kippawa Association of People with Disabilities. They are launching a survey to better understand the needs of the young people living with disabilities and their families within our community. So their goal is to create adapted services to provide support to these families. But for that, they need your help. So our participation is essential. By completing this survey, APHTK can help create adapted services that will directly meet your needs, and it only takes a few minutes. Your feedback is valuable and will have a direct impact on improving their services. Together, they would like to ensure that every young person finds the support they need to fully thrive. So please share this message with your friends and family to reach as many people in town as possible, and together they can build a more inclusive future for all. So if you would like to get a copy of the survey, you can call them at 819-627-6396 or email devaphtk@hotmail.com.
Perfect. Outlaw Hobby Workshop. Eric and Joanna of L'Atelier Outlaw Hobby in Timiskaming are opening a small women's boutique in the same space as L'Atelier Outlaw Hobby at 456C Chemin Kippawa. Their email is info@outlawhobby.ca. They accept high-quality women's clothing and home decor items for consignment. Don't hesitate to contact them for more information. The store opens on May 1st, 2025, and it's just going to be in time for Mother's Day.
Cool.
You can follow their page to stay up to date on new products, or stop by Outlaw Hobby Shop and chat with them if you'd like.
That's very cool. It's a great initiative. So Place au Soleil, they are reminding everyone that they offer many used books in good condition at reasonable prices. They have books of all genres for all ages, and they are located at 316 Chemin Kippawa in Timiskaming. Please come and find your next adventure. And I also saw on Facebook last night that they posted they are looking for empty containers.
Okay.
So ice
Like,
cream containers, yogurt
oh,
containers.
okay.
So if you have those laying around your house, instead of putting them in a recycling bin, consider dropping them off. I saw they posted that late
Okay, good to know.
yesterday.
And about those books, most of the books I buy for my kids come from Place au Soleil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? I can
a-
buy 50 books for the price of one.
Oh, that's very true. That's very true. I have looked at like Amelia for birthdays and Christmas.
Yeah.
She gets brand new books.
Okay.
Outside of that, we borrow or get used or whatever. But
Books are expensive.
especially, like I find the French language books
Oh, they're
are
way more expensive.
so much more
Yes.
expensive.
Yeah, for sure.
My mom, she wanted a challenge at Christmas, and she said, buy me the same book in English and French. So my mom likes Danielle Steele.
Okay.
So I found the same Danielle Steele book in English and in French. So what she does, she read a paragraph of one, or a chapter of one, and then she read it again in French to see if she, or no, she read it in French first and then English.
She reads French?
She is learning French.
Okay.
Yeah. She figures if her grandkids are going to be French, she should understand them.
Oh, that's marvelous.
But like the French copy of the Danielle Steele book was double that of the English one. So, but
Yes.
yeah, I
It
think
is what it is. like-
exactly. And I encourage my mom and my daughter to both read French books. And I bought one. My mom another one that I thought, like, I read a chapter of it in the store, and I'm like, well, if I can understand this, my mom can too. So I'm waiting for her to finish it so I get to read it. So even myself will be reading French books.
Well, good for you guys. You know, especially when for a child that's being raised in a bilingual home, there's always one language is going to take over, obviously. But to maintain the bilingualism, yeah, I find it's important because, Eric's French and
but we were trying to put a better effort into speaking French. We kind of lost that over Christmas we were all sick after Christmas, so it was just easier mentally for all of us to speak English. So I said to him, we need to get back to speaking French.
Oui.
So it's progressing, shall we say.
Good. Just don't give up.
Nope, that's it.
All right, let's continue with Joanna Butt, our local artist. She's offering children's art classes. My daughters, they've been to Joanne's art classes, and it's pretty cool. So the new classes begin Thursday, March 27th, today, from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m., and it's for children ages 6 to 12 years old. For a 6-week session, it's $120, and all supplies are included. So if you're a student interested in the spring session, please let Madame Joanne know. She has also created an Easter painting workshop for children, so stay tuned for the event announcement. And please contact Joanne by email at www.joannabuttart.com.
That's very cool. So we have a message from the G. Taberge School. So the Taberge School, the English side, is organizing a semi-formal spring adventure. The high school student council is preparing for their first prom of the year.
Oh,
I know. Yeah.
Oh.
So all students are welcome, but anyone who is not a GTS, so English side student, must fill out an online form accessed via Facebook to request to attend. So the prom will be at the G. Taberge School on the English side, Friday, March 28th. So this Friday at 8 p.m. until midnight. The entry doors close at 10 p.m. So if you are planning to attend, please arrive between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Admission is $5 for all students grades 7 to 12.
Fun!
Yeah, that's cool.
The best memories I have from, age 12, 13, all the way to 16, let's say, was the school dances.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, almost every weekend we had one, or twice a month for sure.
Oh, wow.
Between the school dances and the youth center dances and the stag and doe dances, and there was dances all the time. So, and there's not too much of that on the English side. So I'm really, really, really happy for the kids that get to enjoy, a good old-fashioned dance night.
That's cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's the youth center. So a little reminder to the people of Témiscamingue, if you need advice or you need help with a procedure, you need to talk, the youth center, they can listen, support information, they can accompany you, and referrals as needed. Where it's in the basement of the youth center at 31 Thorn Avenue in Témiscamingue. And it's every Thursday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Very nice. So we have a public notice for everyone in Témiscamingue, and it's from Salon Total Beauty. Have you driven past there yet?
No.
So I haven't either. I'm actually going to drive by on my way home.
Okay.
Well, I may have driven by it and not noticed. So.
Yeah, that too.
So for those of you who don't know, there is a new beauty salon officially open in Témiscamingue. It opened its doors on March 24th, and they're asking people to come in large numbers and take advantage of several promotions that they have ongoing. So it's located at 413 Chemin Kippawa, local number 5. So the salon has several services that they are offering. Including California Swedish massage, which is ideal for relieving muscle pain and improving flexibility. They offer lash extensions, classic hybrid, volume lifting and tenting. They also offer lipocavitation. which is a painless and non-invasive alternative to liposuction that allows for the gradual loss of unwanted fat deposits. They also offer facial treatments, maderotherapy facials, which is highly regarded for its firming and anti-wrinkle effects. They have a wonderful team and offer several specials in a warm and friendly atmosphere. For more information on their opening specials, please contact Suzanne Lebrassard, who is the technician there, at 819-629-4390.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, so this is a little reminder to the resident of the town of Témiscamingue. As of March 20th marks the spring equinox. That's the time when day and night are a equal length. Yay, we passed the dark mode.
We are.
Yeah.
If only old man Winter realized that spring was here. He needs to take a nap.
Yeah, go take a nap.
Yeah.
It also signifies that the days are getting longer, nature is awakening, and we can finally enjoy the warm weather ahead because it's not this week.
It definitely is not.
I think we went through all 4 seasons in the last...
I want to say in the last 7 days, we've definitely had all 4 seasons.
Yeah, and winter's definitely back. This does not feel like spring, but
No.
it is what it is. A little reminder to our 4-legged friends. With the return of spring, remember to keep your pets on your property. When walking your dog, keep it on a leash, and of course, remember to pick up after it.
Yes.
These rules are essential to ensure the hygiene, safety, and well-being of all. So ensure the hygiene, safety, and well-being of all. Mark your calendars. Starting April 15th, overnight street parking will once again be permitted. Until April 30th, make sure you have removed your temporary car shelters. Let's enjoy this beautiful season while respecting our environment and our community.
Oh, very nice. We have a message from S'more Fun Indoor Games. They are having an Easter party. There's 2 time slots, and it's dependent on age. So, date? Yeah. So on Saturday, April 19th, for ages 0 to 5, they're at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., so lunchtime. And then for the ages 6 to 12, it's 1 to 3. The event is at S'more Fun, and it's $20 per child. So if you would like to register, you can email them. It's not an email address. So you can go to their website, smorefun.ca/events, or call them at 780-405-3371. That sounds fun.
Thank you. Yes, I think I'm going to register the girls.
I have to see if we're home.
Okay. So we're at the question of the week.
We are.
We are. So this week, the question was, would you rather have summer or winter forever?
Summer.
Summer.
I enjoy parts of winter. But overall, I think summer wins out.
We have lots of comments.
Yeah.
We have 2
I was
pages.
going to say, I think my comment's on that page, but definitely summer. I forgot what else I
Yeah,
added
that's
to
your
it.
comment right there.
Yeah.
But we had lots of comments, so thank you for participating.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's
You,
go.
Stephanie, do you prefer winter or summer?
Oh, summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Oh, yeah. So we have Natasha McMartin that says summer all the way.
Yeah.
And Berube, I love summer when all my kids and grandkids come to visit, but winter is also wonderful with the snow and quieter lifestyle, so she loves them both. Sandra Woodbury says definitely summer. Chad Cunningham says fall.
I will give him that. If
Yeah,
I had,
me-
if I
me
had to
too.
choose between summer and
too.
fall,
Me too.
It would definitely be fall.
Yes.
But
No, fall in Témiscamingue. Not fall in
Yes.
Hearst, let's say.
it's
It's not the same experience
No,
at all.
absolutely not. Because I remember fall in Timmins, and
It's
yeah,
not.
It's
It's not the same at all.
and fall in the city, like we don't get that color change until like almost November.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not you know, it's definitely pushed into the winter months down in the city.
But fall in Temiskaming? Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. We have Teresa Presso that says, summer. I detest winter and I'm living in the wrong country. I say that too. Sometimes I was not born in the right place. All right, we have Miss Catherine here that says, summer. I always look forward to camping and visiting with friends.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Sean Piquette, who says,
Oh, that's a long.
that's a long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank
he says,
you.
I love all seasons. Northern Canadians should be able to enjoy all of them with outdoor activities. But my favorite is end of August until November. Extreme heat I enjoy from time to time in the boat on the lake or on the beach. But rather 23 degrees with a little jacket on to be able to do more things. Winter snowshoe, snowshoe, ice fishing, skidoo sliding, skiing, snowboard, cut ice, make snow forts, spring maple syrup, beautiful weather. The smell of spring is amazing. New growth and watch nature come to life. Summer boating, fishing, swimming, sea-doo, hanging out with friends and family, barbecue seasons by the pool, fall cooler weather, beautiful colors, hunting, fishing, get some work done, and enjoy the smells of fall. Watching nature change once again. I appreciate them all. We live here, it's up to us to make the best of all seasons.
That's very true.
That's true, Sean. Thank you so much for this beautiful message.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And we have Bertrand Gélina, he says, summer, he hates winter.
We also have Terry Odette who says summer, same with Mark Raymond. Louise Roux said summer, of course. Na Ali says summer, but with less bugs. I have to give you that one.
Yeah.
And winter, but with less frostbite. And then she has a gift that says, please don't make me choose. And Jeannick Saval says, definitely summer. So thank you all for your participation. That was fantastic.
Yes. I will let you do the thought of the week.
So the thought of the week, it consists of 3 different thoughts. Success does not lie in perfection, but in the will to persevere despite obstacles. Success is the result of a balance between work and play, allowing yourself moments of joy and relaxation to recharge your batteries. To want to be successful is to go from failure to failure without losing one's enthusiasm. That's very nice.
That's very true. So we have a little Did You Know this week. I didn't put that for...
No, it's been a while since we
been
had
a
a
while.
Did You Know.
Yeah, but
Did you know this one?
Yeah, I did.
Before you learned it? Yeah, I did too.
I did too, but it's super cool. So, an oyster doesn't produce a pearl unless it's injured. Did you know that?
Yep.
A pearl is actually a healed wound. It forms when an irritant, such as a grain of sand or a parasite, penetrates the oyster's shell. To protect itself, the oyster secretes layers of a smooth, shiny substance called nacre,
Nacre, I think, yeah.
which gradually covers the intruder. Layer upon layer, this process continues until a magnificent pearl forms. In a way, pearls are the product of pain. They transform an unwanted object into something precious. The more pearls an oyster produces, the more valuable it becomes. I love it.
That's
you
really
know,
cool.
for me, the moral of this is you can be more precious even after being hurt and wounded. You can get out of it and be...
It's almost like you have a choice when you have pain or you've been wounded.
Yeah.
You can be the victim,
Yeah.
or you can turn it into something
Yes.
good
And
or something positive. In your
create
life.
something so
Yeah.
beautiful. I love pearls. Pearl is my month of
Your birth month stone.
Yes.
Very nice.
So pearls are very beautiful, and
We.
I love pearls. I have my mom's pearls too.
I have my great grandmother's pearls.
Okay.
She passed them down to firstborn daughter.
Yeah.
All the way. So when Amelia gets married,
Yeah.
well, let's hope she gets married. But if she doesn't, we'll find a special occasion to give them to her for.
Yeah.
So my mother gave them to me when I got married the first time. And I still wear them. I've had to have them restrung, unfortunately. But I love pearls. And
I love pearls too.
Yeah.
It's so classy. And my mom gave me her pearls the day of my wedding. So
very nice.
me too. One day
Yeah.
when one of the girls, the first one anyway, that gets married, gets them.
Yeah. Yeah, our family, it's the oldest daughter. So my sister was actually married 3 years before me, but I still got the pearls because it's the firstborn. But I also have a set of yellow pearls.
Oh yeah.
Not a set, but I have a necklace and earrings and a ring
Oh.
that are yellow pearls from Hawaii. So,
Ooh, aloha.
yes. Yeah.
All right. So the birthdays.
Yes. I knew I was forgetting something.
The birthdays.
Yes, I was going to look on my Facebook because I knew I had a couple of friends coming up, but I forgot to write them down.
Next week.
Yep.
Okay, so March 28th, happy birthday to Barb Turner, Jamie Horncastle, France Annalise Legrellet, and Eliane Goulet.
No one on the March 29th that we have on our list, but if your birthday is there, happy birthday.
On March 30th, happy birthday to Nicole Pigeot.
Same with March 31st.
I have someone.
Do you?
Yes, my sister-in-law, Janelle Lalonde.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Yes.
And on April 1st, we have the Timiskaming florist, Suzanne Desjardins-Jean.
On April 2nd, happy birthday to Mireille Fauvel-Rollins.
And April 3rd is David Lambert.
Happy birthday, everyone. Hope you have a great day.
So we had 2 winners from our bingo this week.
We did. We sure did. So
Yeah.
congratulations to Yolande Dumas and Butch Desjardins, who won $500 each on that was last Tuesday's bingo. So yeah,
That's
it was a
perfect.
quick bingo too. I think 57 numbers were called, and
Oh,
then
wow.
winner, chicken dinner.
That's, wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Usually it goes up to 61, 62 numbers.
Okay.
57.
Wow. Well, congratulations to both of you. And for those of you who want to play again, on April 8th is your next chance at 6:30 p.m. We want to thank our bingo sponsor, McGizzy Gas, and you can also get your cards there. And in case you don't know where to get them, you can also purchase them at Lakeview, Stop 102, IGA, Crevier, Uniprix, Rose & Company, Dandies, Esso, the Thorne Post Office with Miss Joyce Pichon, Lisa Mori, and here at the studio.
Yes. And for the last news for this week, we have a public notice. The RIAM Foundation is a major sponsor of the 3rd Mission Tournesol fundraising dinner on Friday, May 2nd, 2025 at the Torrey Hall from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So a big thank you to RIAM Foundation for their generous donation of $10,000.
Wow.
So we're going to end the show with an interview with Julie Denomé. She's a volunteer for Mission Tournesol. So we're going to end the show on that. Thank you to our show sponsors, Carol Wood, mental health worker, Tree of Life. And that's it, folks. Thank you, Catherine, for coming again and host.
Oh, well, my pleasure. Thank you for hosting with me.
Thank you very much. Have a good week, everyone. Hi, everyone. Today we have Madame Julie Denomé in our studio to talk to us about the Mission Tournesol supper event that will take place soon.
Yes. It's gonna happen on May 2nd in the Torrey Hall.
Okay.
It's our 3rd edition. We raised, I think last year, $27,000.
Oh, wow.
And the year before, over 22. So it's been great success. Sold out every year so far. So it's at the Torrey Hall, like I mentioned. It's a spaghetti supper. A nice spaghetti supper. You have your salad, your little bread, the dessert, lots of desserts.
No, that's good to know.
And then we have volunteer musicians from the community that are playing throughout the evening to give us great entertainment.
Yes, and it's all gonna be local artists.
All local artists that have reached out to help.
That's wonderful. Can we name a few?
I'm always scared to forget because I didn't make a list. But we have Roots with that's the Georges Lefebvre family.
Yep.
We have Pierre Leboeuf with his band this year. Not just him and Julie. The whole band will be there.
Blues Therapy.
Marc-André and Alexandra. Gionnet will be there.
Oh, ben,
Jérémy Manta, Alicia Turner,
Yeah.
Butch and Stéphanie Desjardins, and
Darren.
Darren Ladouceur.
Darren Ladouceur.
So we have all different kind of musicians that
Yes.
will make a very exceptional show.
Good. And Julie, can you talk to us a bit about your role in Mission Tournesol?
I personally had help from Mission Tournesol in the past, so I decided to give back to them. I'm not on the board of directors, not an employee. I'm just somebody that wanted to make a difference and help the association.
Pay it forward.
Yes, c'est ça.
Right.
Help the association out. So yeah, I'm just a volunteer.
You're a volunteer in gold because you go, I think, above and beyond for this event.
But I do have a soul sister in this planning. It's Emilie Benard.
Yes.
She's an employee from the hospital. She does that as a volunteer on her own time.
Okay.
But she works a lot with with patients that do have cancer. So it's really, really in her heart, and she wants to help. So we put it on together. But we're surrounded by very, very good volunteers. We have maybe 50 people that help out during that day with the decoration, with the draws in the kitchen and service. So
Yes.
the whole community comes together.
From the youth center to the Golden Age people.
Yes, the Golden Age Club. Yes, everybody's there helping
beautiful.
out. Because I think everybody has some.
Well, that's the
somebody in
purpose
their
of a
family.
community, I think,
Oui,
is
c'est
to,
ça.
you know,
And it's a perfect example.
yes,
Perfect example.
to come all together and
Oui.
yeah,
And it's a fun evening there. It's fun.
yes,
It's not made to.
to make you cry.
No, c'est
Good,
ça, c'est
good.
ça.
So, how much are the tickets?
The tickets are only $20 each for an adult, and they're $10 if you're between the age of 5 and 12.
Okay.
And they're for sale at FLD,
Okay.
Esso. Madame Janine Odette has tickets on her also, and Emily and myself, or somebody can stop in also at the youth center. We always have tickets available there.
Perfect. So May 2nd, it's a Friday.
It's a Friday,
Good.
and during the evening too, we have a kind of like a penny sale with gifts that were donated by members of the community or businesses. So it's like $5 a ticket, and you decide in which gift you want to put it.
Okay.
And we also have Anita Presso, who've donated a barbecue in honor of her mom, and we'll be selling tickets on that also.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We-
It's embellishing every year, I
yes,
find.
yes. The bar is open also. Somebody wants to have a glass of
that's
wine, a
That's good.
beer.
Yeah,
so
why
the
not?
bar is open also, and
Okay.
it's from 5 to 9. Mission Tournesol will be there also.
Okay.
They're there to meet the people, talk about their services at their table. They also sell different articles. So and the youth center for us, the teens are involved. Years back, we used to do fundraisers for sick kids in a community or different families who were having difficulties. But we found that it was starting to be kind of hard to choose who we help, who we don't help. So the team has decided to give their energy on Mission Tournesol.
That's perfect.
Yes.
Yes. So no one feels left out.
C'est
and,
ça. C'est ça.
you know, we can include everyone who's affected by cancer.
Yeah.
How can we reach Mission Tournesol, Julie?
Mission Tournesol can be reached by phone at 819-629-2445, or they also have an email at info.missiontournesol.com. So if you need help with lodging, if you need help with transportation, if you need help, if you want to find out more about their services, don't be shy, contact them. They'll answer all your questions, or you can also come and see them the night of the event.
Well, thank you, Julie. Is there anything else you want to add?
No,
That's it. That's all.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you all on May 2nd, and the TVCTK will be there. So thank you, and thank you for taking the time to come here.
Thank you.